indeed. Hello, I'm Alexander Armstrong, and welcome to Pointless, the show that makes big winners out of the lowest scorers. Let's meet today's players. And couple number one.
Hi, my name's Polly, and this is my friend Alice, and we're from Manchester.
Couple number two.
Hi, I'm Val. I'm from North Lincolnshire. This is my son-in-law, John, from Suffolk.
Couple number three.
Hi, I'm Simon. This is my father, Phil, and we're from Cheshire.
And finally, couple number four.
Hi, I'm Ruth. This is my daughter, Hannah, and we're from Cardiff.
And these are today's contestants. Thanks very much, all of you. A very warm welcome to Pointless. Lovely to have you here. That just leaves one more person for me to introduce. His name is Richard, and he's tall enough to hang your pictures. Oh, it doesn't really work, that one, does it? That's rubbish. OK, oh, it's my Pointless friend anyway. It's Richard.
Hiya. Hey, everybody. Welcome along. Hello there.
Hello.
Are you well?
Yes, I'm well.
Excellent. One returning pair from the last show, John and Val. Welcome back. Lovely to have you here. Now, we've given away the jackpot 3 shows in a row.
I know.
Haven't we? On a real run of it, giving away all sorts of money. Let's see if we can do it 4 shows in a row. Round 1 is one of those rounds that we've done rounds like it before, and quite often people get things wrong in it. Look at this lot. They seem bright enough to be able to work their way through it.
Yeah. Yeah-ish, yeah.
Yeah, a few of them.
Why not? Osama and Robert won the jackpot last time, so we're going to start off with a jackpot today, back at £1,000. There we are. Right, if everyone's ready, let's play Pointless. Remember this, if nothing else. The pair with the highest score at the end of each round gets eliminated, so just keep your scores low, everything will be great. Best of luck. Our first category this afternoon is healthy food. So far, so good. Can you all decide in your pairs who's going to go first, who's going to go second? And whoever's going first, please step up to the podium. OK, and the question concerns salad recipes.
Yeah, we're about to show you the names of 4 recipes from the BBC Food website. You have to just give us any ingredient you might find in at least one of these, please. So any ingredient listed in any of the following 4 recipes.
OK, so let's reveal the 4 recipes, and here they come. We have got Anthony Worrell Thompson's Caesar salad, James Tanner's Waldorf salad, Justine Patterson's Greek salad, and Matt Tebbutt's Cobb salad. There we are. Alice, welcome to Pointless. Tell us all about yourself.
I'm Alice. I'm 24, and I work for a media consultancy in Manchester. We look at what's going on in TV, and we watch it, and then write about it, basically.
Do you ever write about us?
Every now and again. Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
Do you generally good things, or is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
OK. OK,
Yeah.
good. That's good.
All good.
That's good.
Yeah.
What could we do better?
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Add a bonus round.
We've added a bonus
That's
round.
amazing.
That's wonderful.
Oh,
you
that's
are very good at
fantastic.
your job. Very,
That's
very
good
good.
thinking. And also,
really good thinking.
we anticipated
We
that.
preempted it.
Even before Alice told us.
Yeah, exactly.
We were on it.
I mean,
We
we'll
knew-
still pay you your consultancy, but we had already had
Oh, yeah,
the
of
idea.
course. Yeah.
Yeah, good. Brilliant. Now, Alice, salads. This is fun, don't you think?
I'm a really, really terrible cook. I don't
OK.
make recipes.
OK.
So I'm going to go for feta.
Feta, says Alice. Let's see how many of our 100 people said it. Is it right? It is right. Down it goes to 52. There we are.
Yeah, that's in the Greek salad. Well done. Feta in Greek means slice. So feta cheese literally means cheese slice.
Sliced cheese.
Yeah. I'm not sure I really like feta cheese very much.
I'm not sure anyone really does.
Because cheese is great.
Oh, I love cheese.
So anything called cheese should be good.
Yeah,
Even cheesecake is good.
Yeah.
But feta cheese,
Feta cheese. It's a bit like eating chalk.
little bit.
It's not chalk or cheese. It's chalk and cheese.
Chalk and cheese.
Thank you very much. Now, John, welcome back. Remind us all about yourself, John.
So I'm a GP in Suffolk, and I also do a lot of medical education as well, trying to inspire people to become GPs like me.
Which needs to happen, let's face it. So what do you do? How do you try and bring people in? What's your recruitment drive?
So I organise the placements for medical students within GP practices and the stuff that they learn within the practices. I also train GPs as well. So we try and give them a good placement, get them really involved, so they can experience what it's like to be a GP.
Very good indeed. John, what are you going to go for?
So I'm going to go with red onion. Thinking
Red
about the Greek
onion.
salad, yeah.
OK, red onion, says John. Let's see how many of our 100 people say red onion. It's right. Well, 52 is the only score we have so far, and you whiz past that. Down you go to 14. Very well done indeed.
Yeah, half a small red onion thinly sliced in the Greek salad. Absolutely right.
That's the thing about a Greek salad. Quite oniony. I mean, for hours later.
Yes,
Yeah.
and quite feta-y.
Quite fettery. I'm not going to mention anything else, obviously, because
Yes,
I'm
it's best not,
thin
yeah.
ice. But, yeah, there's quite a lot of breath going on after a Greek salad. Phil, welcome. Welcome. Tell us all about yourself, Phil.
I'm a dairy farmer.
Are you?
My sins.
That's very nice indeed. Dairy farmer, how big is your herd?
Well, I've cut down a bit in recent years because we do one or two other things on the farm. We hold weddings and stuff like that. But primarily, we've 40 dairy cows.
Very nice indeed. Are you TB and brucellosis accredited? Does that mean, do you have to pasteurise on the farm, or can you drink
Brucellosis went out a long time ago.
Oh, well, there we
To
are.
just
That's nice,
teach you a bit there, Alexander. TB,
I love this guy.
yes, we are TB free.
So you can drink unpasteurised milk there, can you?
Yes.
You can drink
I
it straight from the
cannot
cow.
believe you thought brucellosis was still a thing.
Brucellosis.
Oh, my goodness.
Wow, I know.
What is wrong with you?
I know.
Oh, dear.
Anyway, Phil, we would like any ingredient from any of these salads.
Olive oil.
Olive oil, says Phil. Look at that. OK, well, let's see if it's right. Let's see how many of our 100 people said olive oil. Look at that. Down it goes to 10. Very well done indeed, Phil. 10 for olive oil.
Well played, Phil. Yeah, that's in the Caesar salad. They say it's good for your heart, olive oil. I'm sure in 20 years' time we'll discover it wasn't at all.
I don't think it... No, I think olive oil is good.
I bet we'll find out in a few years it causes brucellosis.
It probably does. That's what it is. Thank you very much indeed. Now then, Hannah, welcome to Pointless. Tell us all about yourself, Hannah.
So I'm a wellbeing coordinator. So
That's nice.
yes, that's a good title, isn't it? Yeah.
Isn't it? Where do you do the well-being and where do you
So I work in the South Wales Valleys, and
Very nice.
I help link people to community support if they're isolated, or support with mental health and housing, things like that.
Good for you. What are your interests, Hannah?
Food. So this should
This is
be
good.
round,
Should
but
be.
I probably shouldn't have said that now. And running. I've just taken up running, so that's
Excellent.
even out the food. Probably.
Good stuff. Hannah, what are you going to go for?
I've got a few options, but I think I'm going to go for walnuts.
Walnuts. Let's find out how many of our 100 people said walnuts. Walnuts is right. Well, 10's our lowest score. 42's where you end up with walnuts.
Yeah, and the Waldorf salad, the walnuts. The Greeks and the Romans both thought it could cure headaches, walnuts, I think, because it looked like a brain.
Looks like a brain.
They're good for you, walnuts.
Yeah, very.
10 years' time, don't eat them.
Oh, no.
But now,
Yeah. Thank you very much indeed, Richard. We're halfway through the round. Let's have a look at those scores. 10, actually. Phil, best score of the pass. Fantastic work there. Alice, 52. You're a little bit ahead there. So, Polly, little bit of weight on your shoulders there. Try and think of a really nice, obscure ingredient from one of these. Good luck with that. We're going to come back down the line now. Will the second players please step up to the podium? OK, now, Ruth, welcome. Tell us all about yourself, Ruth.
I've been retired for about 9 years and enjoying doing lots of things.
How very nice. What are the things you really enjoy?
Do a lot of reading. I've just started to learn to play bowls. I play contract bridge. I'm in a community choir. Do a lot of walking.
I mean, that's a lot. That's a lot of things. Very impressive. Now, Ruth, you're on 42. We need a nice low-scoring answer from you. What are you going to go for?
Not sure you're going to get one. I'm going to go for celery.
Celery, says Ruth. OK, let's see how many of our 100 people said celery. Here is your red line. It's right. There we are, 14. Good enough, I'd say. Good enough. 56 is your total.
yeah, half a stalk of celery chopped in a Waldorf salad. Celery is also what posh people get paid every year.
Thank you very much indeed. Now then, Simon, welcome to the show. Good to have you here. What do you do, Simon?
I'm a cheese grader.
I can never find our cheese grader. Always look, can never remember where it lives. Cheese grading, what does that really mean? What do you do?
I'm looking at predominantly cheddar cheese,
Okay.
whether it's mild, medium, mature, extra mature, which customers it's suitable for, and
I see.
checking the taste, smell.
We've never had a cheese grader on the show before. That's a great job.
It is.
It really is.
It is.
It really is.
Oh, my mouth is actually literally watering now. Do you have one of those things a bit like a corkscrew that you just put into the truckle?
Yeah, I've got
Pull it
buckets.
out. And you get a lovely little sliver.
Yes.
Oh.
Wow. This
Salt,
guy
pepper, and cheese, aren't
this
you?
guy is
give you-
living the dream.
Yeah, exactly. I didn't offer you half of my imaginary cheese, though. Sorry,
Oh, but you are so
a
much
bit
better
rude.
at miming eating than me. I would make a mess of it.
That is delicious. What is that?
Can't tell you from here. I'm afraid.
Oh, right. Oh, there we go. Simon, you're on 10. You have to score 45 or less.
I'll certainly try. I'll probably go profession appropriate and I'll say Parmesan.
Why not? That's what I was hoping you'd say. Let's see how many of our 100 people said Parmesan. Here is your red line. Very well done. You're through. Down it goes to 14. 24 is your total. Well played on 33.
Yeah, and the Caesar salad, true Parmesan cheese, only made from April to November. How long would a truly great Parmesan cheese be aged for?
Ooh, truly great, probably about 48 months.
Yeah, I would say 2 to 3 years. I'll give you that. You still have a job.
Thank you.
So, we come to you, Val. Val, remind us all about yourself.
I'm semi-retired from the family building supplies business, which I run with my husband and my son. And so I do quite a bit with the grandkids now, play bridge, yoga, involved with various things locally as well. So.
Very nice indeed. Now, Val, there you are. You're on 14. We're looking for a score of 41 or less to keep you in the game. We're just looking for anything you'd find in one of these salads.
I don't know whether to take a punt or not. Pesto.
Pesto. Pesto. Let's see if it's right. Let's see how many of our 100 people said pesto. There's your red line.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, no, Val.
Sorry, John. Sorry.
I'm sorry. That scores you 100 points, takes your total up to 114.
Yeah, sorry, Val, we like someone taking a risk, but not there, I'm afraid. I'll give all the correct answers at the end of the pass.
Thank you very much indeed, Richard. Now, Polly, welcome.
Thank you.
Tell us all about yourself, Polly.
So I am a fundraising manager for a cancer charity.
How long have you been doing that?
Coming up to 3 years now. I was a primary school teacher beforehand.
Where do you go to raise your funds? How do you do this?
So we work in the Northwest. My team is in the Northwest, and I look after fundraising groups and committees, a relay, and then corporates as well.
Very good indeed. OK, now, Polly, you were on 52. The high scorers are now behind you on 114. 61 or less gets you into round 2.
So, I didn't realise that salads were named after things. I just bung everything in one.
Oh, this is going to be fun.
So, and a few of my answers that I did have been taken, but I've got a couple. So I'm thinking like anchovies. I'm sure they're in Caesar salad. So I'm going to go with that then.
Yeah.
Anchovies.
That's a
'Cause I
great
picked them
answer.
out.
Here is your red line. Can you get below this with anchovies? Let's find out. Very well done indeed. You are through. Down that goes to 8. Takes your total up to 60.
Very well played, Polly. You're absolutely right in the Caesar salad. Good reason for choosing them as well. Should we have a little look at the pointless
Yes.
answers in the different categories? Have you got a good answer? You're a
Do
foodie.
you know, I haven't really been thinking about it. What about some lemon juice? Lemon juice.
Lemon juice is an interesting one. Which one do you think that's in?
I think you would have lemon juice in a Greek salad.
You would indeed, and it would be a pointless answer. Very
Hey,
well done. How
there
about
we
that?
are. Good.
Ladies and gentlemen,
There
says
we
Arthur Armstrong. I'll give you all the pointless answers. In the Cobb salad, you could have chicory, chervil, tarragon, chives, buttermilk, cumin. They are all pointless answers there. Pointless answers for the Greek salad: lemon juice, pita breads, and oregano, or oregano for our American friends. You're wrong, but there it is. Waldorf salad, 2 pointless answers: vegetable oil and mustard. And 2 pointless answers as well for the Caesar salad: Worcestershire sauce and lime juice. Those are the pointless answers there.
There we go. Thank you very much indeed. Well, we're at the end of our first round, which means we have to say goodbye to one of our pairs. And Val and John, our returning pair. Where will we be without you? It's been lovely having you on the show. I'm so sorry you have to say goodbye so soon, but Val and John, thank you so much for playing. But for the remaining 3 pairs, of course, it is now time for round 2. we are, down to 3 pairs into round 2. This is exciting. Simon and Phil, our lowest team scorers there. Polly, well done, our lowest individual scorer. But well done all. Our category for round 2 this afternoon is sport. Can you all decide in your pairs who's going to go first, who's going to go second, and whoever's going first, please step up to the podium. OK, and the question concerns sporting numbers. Richard.
On each board, we're going to show you 6 questions. The answers to every question is a number.
Fun. OK, so we are looking for the numbers that answer these questions. Here is our first board of 6 clues. And we've got hurdles per competitor in the 110 metres hurdles race. Value of the red ball in a game of snooker. Points scored for a penalty goal in rugby league. Whole miles run in a marathon. Players in a baseball team. And yards in the length of a cricket pitch. I'll read those again for you. Hurdles per competitor in the 110 metres hurdles race. Value of the red ball in a game of snooker. Points scored for a penalty goal in rugby league. Whole miles run in a marathon. Players in a baseball team. And yards in the length of a cricket pitch. There we are. When I said fun a bit earlier, how much fun is it for you, Paul?
I'm having a lovely time.
Good. That's good.
So I think that the points scored for a penalty goal in rugby league is 3.
OK, 3 points for a penalty goal in rugby league. Let's see if 3 is right. Let's see how many of our 100 people said 3. No. Bad luck, Polly. I'm afraid that's an incorrect answer. Scores you 100 points.
Sorry, Polly, I'll give all the correct answers at the end of the pass.
Thanks, Richard. Now, Phil, what are you going to go for here, Phil?
Suppose I'd better go for the cricket one. 22 yards length of cricket pitch.
22 yards in a cricket pitch. Let's see how many of our 100 people said 22. 22 is right. And down he goes to 15. Very well done, Phil. 15 for 22.
Nicely played, Phil. Yeah, the equivalent to the old measurement of 1 chain. 22 yards.
Chain. Thank you very much indeed, Richard. Now, Hannah, this board's yours. The whole thing is yours.
Yeah.
So you can fill it in.
I only know one answer, unfortunately, so I can't really run you through the board. My husband's a marathon runner, so that's the answer I'm going to go for. So I'm going to go for 26
26 miles, says Hannah. Let's see how many of our 100 people said 26. It is right. There we are, 46 for 26.
Yeah, and the actual official distance these days was standardised by the Olympic race from Windsor Castle to in front of the Royal Box in London. So that's the exact distance we have now, but just over 26 miles. Now, the hurdles per competitor in the 110 metre hurdles. What would you guess?
10.
Well done, got it right first time. 19 points for that. The value of the red ball?
1.
53 points for that, though. Now, the penalty goal in rugby league, not 3 points, I'm afraid. 2 points. 12 points for that. And players in the baseball team is 9.
It's 9.
And that would have scored you 8 points. Very confusing when the answers are numbers and they score numbers as well. But the best answer on the board is 9, which scored 8. And the worst answer on the board is 1, which scored 53.
Yes.
Actually, the worst answer was 3, which scored 100.
Yeah. Thank you, Richard. Well, we're halfway through the round. Let's have a quick look at those scores. 15, the low score, Phil and Simon. 100, the high score, Polly and Alice. Good luck with that, Alice. Find a nice low-scoring answer on the next board. Who knows? Maybe it'll keep you in the game. We're going to come back down the line now. Will the second players please step up to the podium? OK, let's put 6 more clues to sporting numerics up on the board. And here they are. Perfect score in a game of 10-pin bowling. Points from hitting the inner bull in darts. Matches usually played in the Men's Ashes Test Series. Stages in the 2019 Tour de France. Tests in the Olympic Equestrian Eventing Competition. And the value of the first point scored in a game of tennis. I'm going to read those all again. Perfect score in a game of 10-pin bowling. Points from hitting the inner bull in darts. Matches usually played in the Men's Ashes Test Series. Stages in the 2019 Tour de France. tests in the Olympic equestrian eventing competition, and the value of the first point scored in a game of tennis. There we are. Ruth.
Yeah. There's a couple that I think I know, but I'm going to go for the matches usually played in a men's Ashes Test series and say 5.
5, says Ruth. OK, here is your red line. Let's see how far down the column we get with 5 tests. Very well done. Good enough. Gets you into round 2 with room to spare. Very well done. 21 takes your total up to 67.
Very nicely done. Safely through, Ruth. Very well played.
Thank you very much indeed, Richard. Now, Simon.
I was going to go for the cricket question, unfortunately.
Keep it cricket. Keep it cricket.
Keep it cricket. I've got 2 possible. I think I'll have to take the slightly risky one for me. The equestrian eventing competition, I'll say 4.
4, says Simon. OK, I'm going to take 4. There you are. Lovely low score from Phil in the first pass. Setting you up beautifully, which means your red line is lovely and high. Let's see if 4 is right for the equestrian question. Oh, no! No, you might still be OK, though. It takes your total up to 115, that. 100, obviously, is what that scored.
Yeah, sorry, Simon. It starts to look very interesting on podium 1 now, doesn't it?
It certainly does.
A lifeline.
Yes. Now, Alice, you need to score 14 or less. Here's the board. Do you want to talk us through it?
I think the perfect score in a game of 10-pin bowling is 300. I don't play darts. I don't really cycle. I don't really horse ride. But the value of the first point scored in a game of tennis is 15, I think. I'm going to go for 10-pin bowling and say 300.
300, says Alice, for the perfect score in 10-pin bowling. Let's see if that's right. How many of our 100 people said it? There is your red line. Ooh. It is right, 300. Oh, very well done. Look at that, 12. Needed 14, got 12, takes your total up to 112. You are in the head-to-head.
Wow.
Wow.
Now, that's an exciting end to a round, isn't it? Very well played, yeah. 12 strikes in a row gives you 300 points. Perfect game of bowling. There's only 2 answers up there that would have won you the points as well, and that was one of them. So it's lucky it's the one you knew, because the inner bull in darts, which is 50, would have scored you too many. Look at the score for that.
Look at that.
Isn't that lovely? 50-50. That makes it simpler.
Don't know.
Stages in the Tour de France. This is the hardest one. Very well done if you got this. These 21 would have scored you 3 points. Now, the Olympic equestrian eventing competition is dressage, show jumping, and cross country. It's 3 events in eventing. 18 points for that. And the value of the first point scored in tennis is 15. Would have scored far too many for you. Would have scored 51 points.
Thank you very much indeed, Richard. We are at the end of our second round, which means we've got to say goodbye to another pair. Oh, Simon and Phil. You've been fantastic. We've had lovely low scores from you. And I'm sorry, Simon. That was an expensive error there, which means we have to say goodbye to you now. We'll see you again next time. We look forward to it very much. But meantime, Simon and Phil, thank you very much indeed. But for the remaining 2 pairs, it is now time for our head-to-head round. Congratulations, Hannah and Ruth, Polly and Alice. You are now 1 step closer to the final and a chance to play for our jackpot, which currently stands at £1,000. However, before we play the head-to-head, let's see if we can't put some more money in the jackpot with our jackpot booster and find some pointless answers. We gave 100 people 100 seconds to name as many deserts of the world as they could. Richard.
Well done for saying deserts and not desserts. We are going to put the names of 6 deserts on the board now. 2 of them are pointless answers. However, 2 of them are incorrect answers. If you can find one of those pointless answers, we're just going to stick another £250 into the jackpot, get both of them. We'll stick £500 into the jackpot, see if you can get both of them at home.
Thank you very much indeed. OK, so we are looking for deserts, genuine deserts. In fact, we're looking for the pointless deserts hidden amongst these 6. Here we go. We have got Yuma, Basbusa, Adax, Tar, Atacama, and Lut. There we are. Anna and Ruth, do you get to go first?
Atacama is a desert. Thar is a desert, because I think I've been in it. And the others I think an Adax might be something like an antelope. So I think that might be wrong.
Should we go Tar then?
I'll go tar.
OK, you're going to say tar.
Yeah.
Tar. Let's find out. Is that a pointless answer? Tar is right. And it goes down to 2. Polly and Alice, can you find one of our pointless answers?
Do you know any deserts?
None of them. But you helped us. So you said that Atacama was a desert. So we know that that's correct, but...
But will it score? Because...
We don't know.
Well, yeah.
Let's go with that one, though.
Let's find out. How many people said Atacama? Is it pointless?
Oh, that's right.
Yep, there we go. Scores 8. Atacama. Oh, well.
I mean, it's an interesting tactic to go for the ones you've heard of. I'll say that. It's,
I hadn't heard of it.
now, so we've got 2 pointless answers here and 2 incorrect answers. What do you reckon? So still £500 up on that board.
Yuma sounds like it could be a desert.
Well, I'll tell you what, the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to take addax off the board because you are absolutely right. It's an antelope that lives in the Sahara Desert. Used to be lots of them, far fewer now. So addax was an incorrect answer. So 2 of these are correct. So Yuma, you think was a pointless answer?
Yuma is a desert.
So Yuma is a pointless
It's a
answer.
pointless answer.
It's in Arizona in the States. Now, one of these is a desert. The other one is a dessert.
No one's going to call a pudding lut, are they? I'm not having... yes, I think we'll have... No, we've had enough, thank you. Oh, can I press you for a pudding? Oh, go on, do you want to share a lut? No, it's not going to happen.
So you think Lut is a desert?
Yeah.
You're absolutely right. In Iran, the Lut Desert, and the Basbousa is an Egyptian dessert. So that's the other incorrect answer. Very well done if you said Lut and Yuma at home.
Thank you very much indeed. OK, well, bad luck. We didn't find any pointless answers there, but we had fun along the way. So there we are. Nothing to add to the jackpot. Let's play the head-to-head. As ever, the first pair to win 2 questions will be playing for that jackpot, and you are now allowed to confer. Here is your first question, and it concerns tabloid animated shows. Richard.
Yeah, we're going to show you now 5 sort of sensationalist tabloid-style headlines that will lead you to animated TV shows. But what are these shows, please?
Thank you very much indeed. OK, so let's reveal our 5 animated shows in tabloid form. Stone Age husband locked out of home by prehistoric cat. TF 1960. That's A. B. Mean Machine in last place after surrendering early lead. WR 1968. Here is C. Overweight Springfield resident falls down gorge twice. TS 1989. Here is D. Strange goings-on reported in Pineapple in Bikini Bottom. SS 1999. And here is E. Feline scam foiled by Officer Dibble. TC 1961. There we are. Hannah and Ruth, you're our golden couple, so you get to go first.
Do you know anything? I know the 2 easy ones. Which one? The Simpsons and Top Cat. What do you Top Cat then? You don't know the other 3.
No. There's only 2 we know. We're going to go for E and Top Cat.
Top Cat. Top Cat. Say Hannah and Ruth. Now, Polly and Alice. Do you want to talk us through the others?
So, Springfield, The Simpsons.
Yes, C is The Simpsons, A is The Flintstones,
Nice.
and D is SpongeBob SquarePants.
You decide.
Can we go for D, SpongeBob SquarePants?
OK, SpongeBob SquarePants. So we have Top Cat and SpongeBob SquarePants. Hannah and Ruth went for Top Cat. Let's see if that is right for E. Let's see how many of our 100 people said Top Cat. Top Cat is right. Down goes to 46. Meanwhile, Polly and Alice have gone for SpongeBob SquarePants for D. Let's see how many of our 100 people said that. SpongeBob SquarePants. It's right. And he wins the point. Well done. Down that goes to 33. Which means, Polly and Alice, after 1 question, you're up 1-0.
Yeah, very well played. They found a species of mushroom in Borneo. They named it Spongiform SquarePantsi after SpongeBob SquarePants.
That's
nice, isn't it? Shall we fill in the rest of these? You're quite right. It was the Flintstones at the top there. That would have scored you 37 points. The best answer on the board is this second one. You'll know this one.
Wacky Races.
Wacky Races, yeah. Just love Wacky Races. 10 points for that. Everyone knew The Simpsons. And that would have scored 50.
Thank you very much indeed, Richard. OK, here comes your second question. Now, Hannah and Ruth, you have to win this one to stay in the game. But Polly and Alice get to answer it first, so best of luck. Our second question today is all about Dutch cities. Richard.
I'll show you the names now of 5 Dutch cities, but in anagram form. Can you tell us what these cities are, please?
Thank you very much indeed. OK, let's reveal our 5 anagrams of Dutch cities, and here they are. We have got Rodmatter, Etchrut, Rest Madam, Attach Rims, and Beard. There we are. Polly and Alice will go first.
We're going to go for the first one, which we think is Rotterdam.
OK, Rotterdam, say Polly and Alice. Now then, Hannah and Ruth, do you want to talk us through the rest of that board?
Third one is Amsterdam. Not sure about the second one. I think the fourth one is Maastricht. And not sure about the last one either, so we'll go for Maastricht.
OK, we're going to go for Maastricht for Attach Rims. OK, so we have Rotterdam versus Maastricht. Polly and Alice said Rotterdam. Let's see how many of our 100 people got that Rotterdam. Rotterdam is right, but it's a high scorer. Down there goes 52. Hannah and Ruth, meanwhile, have gone for Maastricht for Attach Rims. Let's see how many of our 100 people spotted Maastricht. It's right. And it wins you the point. Very well done indeed. Down that goes. A great score. Down to 6. Very well done, Hannah and Ruth. You're back in the game. After 2 questions, it's 1-1.
Let's fill in the rest of these, shall we? So you're quite right. Rest Madam is Amsterdam. That would have scored you 73 points. Now, these other 2. Do you know
Utrecht.
Utrecht, absolutely. Would have scored you 10. And the best answer on the board, the bottom one?
It's a place I don't know.
I know, given it's only 5 letters, should be able to work it out. It's Breda.
Right.
Breda. And that would have scored you 3 points. Very well done if you said that.
There we are. Thank you very much indeed. OK, now, here comes the decider. Whoever wins this third question goes through to the final and plays for that jackpot. So best of luck to both pairs. Our third question today is all about belts.
Yep, 5 clues to various things now, all of which have belt or belts in their name.
OK, let's reveal our 5 belt clues, and here they come. We have got an area of open land around a city on which building is restricted, GB. An ornate belt awarded to a professional boxer winning a British title fight, LB. Ring of small icy bodies that revolve around the sun beyond the planet Neptune, KB. A continuous moving band used for transporting objects from one place to another, CB. And a region named after a Swiss breakfast food that is regarded as being populated by middle-class, health-conscious people, MB. I'll read those clues again. An area of open land around a city on which building is restricted. An ornate belt awarded to a professional boxer winning a British title fight. Ring of small icy bodies that revolve around the sun beyond the planet Neptune. A continuous moving band used for transporting objects from one place to another. And a region named after a Swiss breakfast food that is regarded as being populated by middle-class, health-conscious people. There we are. OK. Hannah and Ruth will go first.
Right. I think we're going to go for the third one. The ring of small icy bodies. Not quite sure with the pronunciation. Kuiper belt?
Kuiper belt. Say Hannah and Ruth. OK, now, Polly and Alice. Do you want to talk us through the rest?
Go on, Alice.
So it was me. So the first one's green belt. And then the boxer one is also a belt. And then the moving band is conveyor belt. Yeah, let's go for continuous moving band. Conveyor belt.
OK, conveyor belt. You're going to go for conveyor belt. So we have Kuiper belt and conveyor belt. Let's see if Kuiper belt is right. Let's see how many of our 100 people got it. It is right, Kuiper belt. And it's a good low score. Down that goes to 6. Very well done indeed. I think that's your second 6 of the head-to-head. So congratulations on the first podium there. Polly and Alice, meanwhile, have gone for conveyor belt for the fourth one there. Let's see how many of our 100 people said conveyor belt. Conveyor belt is right. And it scores 68. There we are. Very well done indeed, Hannah and Ruth. After 3 questions, you're through to the final 2-1.
Yeah, Kuiper belt, best answer on the board. Nothing you could do about that, I'm afraid. Very well played. We'll fit in the rest of them, though. You're quite right, it is green belt. Would have scored too many points as well. Would have scored you 66. The boxing one?
Don't know.
Is the Lonsdale belt. That would have scored 15. And the breakfast cereal.
Muesli belt.
Yeah, the muesli belt. And that would have scored 37.
Thank you very much indeed. So the pair leaving us at the end of the head-to-head round. Polly and Alice, I'm afraid it's you. You've played incredibly well, though. Really done very well to get this far, and you're back next time, so I'm sure you'll be able to take it maybe one step further next time. But meantime, thank you very much. Polly and Alice. But for Hannah and Ruth, it is now time for our pointless final. Congratulations, Hannah and Ruth. You have fought off all the competition and you have won our coveted pointless trophy. You now have a chance to win our pointless jackpot, and at the end of today's show, the jackpot is standing at £1,000. Well, very well done indeed to get this far. Some fantastic answers, lovely low scores, 2 6 scorers in that head-to-head. What do you want to see come up in this last round?
I've just said not film.
Not film.
Not film. Geography, literature.
OK.
History wouldn't be too bad.
Hannah?
Anything she knows anything about, I'd say.
Perfect. Very good. OK, today's choices are English tramways, dogs in titles, the US presidency, and the best of 2019.
Ooh. What am I thinking? Dogs, maybe?
Well, you might do dogs in titles in films, and I might do dogs in titles in books. Oh. Yeah, dogs in titles.
Yeah, let's just try it.
Dogs in titles?
Dogs in titles.
Why not? Dogs in titles.
OK, very best of luck. 3 different areas here. We're looking for anyone credited with appearing in the film Wag the Dog, according to IMDb. We're looking for any act who have had a UK Top 40 single with the word dog or dogs in the title, please. Or we are looking for any named characters in the play The Curious Incident of the Dog in the Nighttime. So, cast of Wag the Dog, acts who've had Top 40 singles with dog or dogs in the title, all those named characters. Very best of luck.
Thank you very much indeed, Richard. Now, as always, you've got up to 1 minute to come up with 3 answers, and all you need to win that jackpot is for just one of your answers to be pointless. Are you ready?
Yes.
Yes.
Let's put 60 seconds up on the clock. There they are. Your time starts now.
Right. Do you know any?
No, I don't know anything. Can you do the last one?
The only thing I can do is maybe artists. For,
Right, yeah,
Top 40
OK,
singles, like Who Let the Dogs Out? Is that the Baha Men? Something
Yes,
like that?
that's right, yeah. How much is that doggy in the window?
Who sang that?
I have no idea. It's too long ago.
I don't actually know the film Wag the Dog, so that's no good.
Dog or dogs in the film.
And Curious Incident of the Dog in the Nighttime. I can't remember the name of the lead character.
Not doing very well with this then, are we?
Let's go for Baha Men for one of the titles. Who sang How Much Is That Doggy in the Window?
I don't know, someone like... No, I don't know.
10 seconds left.
And let's just guess a name for a character, shall we, if you can't think of anything else?
Yeah, go on then.
I don't know, Joe.
OK, I'm afraid that is your minute up. Let's have your 3 answers.
I'm going to go for one of the artists, the Baha Men.
Baha Men for the middle one.
Who sang that? How Much Is That Dog in the Window? I'm going to guess one.
Alma Cogan.
Alma Cogan, again, for the middle one.
And I don't know, guess the character of the boy in Curious Incident of the Dog type. Then Joseph.
And Joe for the Curious Incident of the Dog in the Nighttime. OK, of those 3, which is your best shot at a pointless answer? Baha Men goes last. Least likely to be pointless?
Alma Cogan.
Alma Cogan, and then Joe goes in the middle. OK, brilliant. Well, let's put those answers up on the board in that order then, and here they are. We have got Alma Cogan, Joe, and the Baha Men. Well, best of luck. You never know. One of these days, one of our random answers will be a pointless answer. It will happen. If one of these answers were to win that jackpot for you, £1,000, what would you like to do with it? Hannah, I'm going to ask you first.
So my sensible answer is I need a new boiler. So probably shouldn't, but I do, yeah.
Well, these things have to be done.
Yeah, or probably a holiday or a really nice restaurant, I think, because we love our food, so.
OK, very good. Ruth, what about you?
Well, I collect Clarice Cliff pottery. So £1,000 would buy a very nice piece of it.
Very nice indeed. OK, well, best of luck. Wouldn't it be nice if one of these won that jackpot for you? 2 punts to get us launched with. First is Alma Cogan. In this case, we're looking for artists who had a UK Top 40 single with the word dog or dogs in the title. Alma Cogan. Is it right? How many people said it for £1,000? Is it pointless? Is it? No. On this occasion... Well, it will happen, though, one of these days. It will. Mark my words. Maybe it'll happen now with Joe. Joe, we're looking at characters from The Curious Incident of the Dog in the Night Time. You've gone for Joe. Let's find out. Is that right? Is it pointless for £1,000? No, bad luck. Not today. So we now turn to your third and final answer. We're very much on firmer ground here with the Baha Men. We're back on the singles with dog or dogs in that title. You've gone for the Baha Men. Is it right? Is it pointless for £1,000? It is right. Your first 2 answers were incorrect, Alma Cogan and Joe. But the Baha Men now take us down through the 20s, into the teens. There we are, 12 for the Baha Men. Not bad, not a bad score. But I'm afraid you didn't manage to find the all-important pointless answer, so I'm afraid you won't be winning today's jackpot, but it's been lovely having you here. And you get a pointless trophy to take home, which is very
the main thing.
So very well done.
Nice to get a correct answer on the board there as well. Let's take you through the pointless answers in the different categories. We'll start with Wag the Dog, Dennis Leary, Susie Plaxon, William H. Macy, Woody Harrelson, everyone pointless there apart from Robert De Niro, Dustin Hoffman, Anne Hesh, Kirsten Dunst, and Willie Nelson. Those are the only ones that scored points there. The artists with UK Top 40 singles, Brian and Michael, who did Matchstock Men and Matchstock Cats and Dogs, were a pointless answer. George Michael as well, Shoot the Dog, the Everly Brothers, Bird Dog, the Dogs of Lust as well. You could have had Cooper Temple Claus, Rod Stewart and the Faces, Shakin' Stevens, The Levellers. The most ironic answer of all, you could have had Cat Stevens. And The Curious Incident of the Dog in the Nighttime. Here's a few answers for you. Judy, Mrs. Alexander, Mrs. Shears and Rodri. Everyone there are pointless apart from Christopher, Ed and Siobhan. Very well done. If you've got anyone else at home.
Thank you very much indeed, Richard. And thank you, Hannah and Ruth. I'm sorry you didn't win our jackpot today. That'll therefore roll over onto the next show when we will be playing for £2,000. Join us then to see if someone can win it. Meanwhile, it's goodbye from Richard.
Goodbye.
And it's goodbye from me. Goodbye.